Okey. Evet, sıradaki şeflerimiz Zilte restoranı ile 3 Michelin yıldızına sahip Viki Geunes, Go Mio rehberinde yılın en genç şefi ve yılın en iyi şefi unvanlarını kazandı. 2023'te Relais Chateau'ya katılan Geunes, 2024'te Le Grand Table du Monde'a dahil oldu. Geunes, The Art of Culinary Legacy, Perspective on Storytelling, Hospitality and the Future of Gastronomy konusunda sahnede olacak ve kendisine eşi Gite Geunes eşlik edecek. Kendilerini alkışlarla sahneye davet ediyorum. Viki ve Gitte. It's the right pronunciation, right? Viki and Gitte. But
Yes.
Gitte, you're not Belgic, are you?
Yes, yes.
You're also Belgian.
Yes, absolutely.
But the name sounds very different though,
Yeah,
huh?
I know. It's from Scandinavia, but I'm
It's
from
from
Belgium.
Scandinavia. Okay, I love the names. Stage is all yours.
Thank you very much.
So before we start the real chit-chat, let's start first the movie to present ourselves. So please.
In de wereld van gastronomie draait alles om passie, creativiteit en de onuitputtelijke zoektocht naar perfectie. Kernwaarden die bij Zilte centraal staan. Als autodidact heb ik mijn levenswerk gewijd aan het creëren van een gastronomische totaalbelevenis. En vanaf onze bescheiden start in 1996 hebben we de lat steeds hoger gelegd. Vandaag behoren we tot de culinaire wereldtop als toonaangevend 3-sterrenrestaurant. Bij Zilte zetten wij ons in voor een betere wereld door middel van keuken en gastvrijheid. Verder geloven wij sterk in het belang van waarde, teamwerk en samenhorigheid. Het vormt de kern van onze identiteit en leidt onze reis in de culinaire wereld. Het streven naar perfectie stopt nooit en ons team is enorm toegewijd aan het bieden van een unieke gastronomische totaalervaring. Samen zorgen we ervoor dat elke maaltijd een ode is aan excellentie, een reis van smaak, temperaturen en textuurcontrasten die een onvergetelijke indruk achterlaten. Ons streven gaat verder dan de smaken op het bord. Het draait om het creëren van een diepgaande verbinding met de omgeving. Onze passie ligt in het delen van al het goede en het mooie in deze wereld door middel van vakmanschap.
Wijn is een unieke alchemie. Elk glas vertelt een verhaal dat perfect harmonieert met wat er op het bord gepresenteerd wordt. Als het sommelier bij Zilte is mijn passie voor wijn natuurlijk eindeloos. Met meer dan 800 namen op de kaart streven we naar het perfecte glas voor elk gerecht, om zo tot ook een hoogstaand culinair geheel te kunnen komen.
Van het moment van ontvangst tot het moment dat de gasten ons restaurant verlaten, zetten we alles op alles. We willen dat elke gast zich speciaal voelt. Dat de smaken op een bord worden aangevuld door de attentheid van ons team en de ambiance in onze zaal. Het is een kunst om deze totaalbeleving te creëren. En ik als front of house sta graag in de zaal om dat mede te waarborgen.
Gastronomisch genieten zit in ons DNA. Het is een voorrecht om samen met ons team te werken. We serveren meer dan een maaltijd. We bieden een reis door smaken, emoties en een oprechte liefde voor culinaire kunst. Graag verwelkomen wij u in Zilte, waar gastvrijheid een kunst is.
So, thank you very much for this very warm welcome. I'm Viki Geunes, chef at 3-star Michelin restaurant in Zilte, Antwerp, Belgium. And allow me to introduce my daughter, Gitte, who has a key role in our front of house team.
Thank you, Chef. We take you on a journey through our culinary legacy, perspective on storytelling, hospitality, and the future of gastronomy.
So, as it is a great honor for me, for us being in Istanbul here, a city I greatly admire. Love it not just before its incredible hospitality, but also for the rich culinary history it has. This city, which remains its many layers of culture, reminds me us that food is a really universal language that connects us all. creating emotional moments with respect for the products and commitment to global environmental sustainability. Being here, I'm reminded of Istanbul's past as the heart of the Byzantine Empire. That era left a lasting mark, like with olive oil, fresh seafood, spices like cinnamon and cloves. These ingredients continue to shape the local cuisine, I think, and showing us that how a culture's history can keep influencing its own and many others present and definitely all the future. This respect for culinary tradition, using ingredients and techniques passed down throughout generations means a lot to me. Because at our restaurants, we also cherish heritage and the importance of family. Just like Istanbul's traditions are woven into its culture, it's my journey as a chef been deeply shaped by traditions in my own family kitchen.
So let's start with something close to us all, our family. Zilte is as much a family journey as it is a culinary one, right?
Yeah, correct. Very, very true. So at Zilte, our story is built on our family. My wife, Vivian, who's at home, and my son-in-law, which you saw serving the wines, he's our sommelier, are both key figures in our restaurant. Alongside our dedicated team we have, and also our partners in hospitality, like Relais Château and Les Grandes Tables du Monde, makes Zilte really feel like a close-knit family. Even the incredibly talented international chefs who joined us for like our exquise forehands, what we are organizing nowadays, become a part of the Zilte family. Chefs like Arnaud Donkela from Cheval Blanc, Eric Vilgaard from Georgenard, and soon Dominique Cren from Atelier Cren in San Francisco make the family even more global than we ever dare to expect. Their passion for food and hospitality creates unforgettable memories and moments, giving us both and our guests immense joy and satisfaction, making each collaboration a truly unique memory. So, and as you probably saw in the video, like the 3 stars, we are very, very proud being one of the few 3 Michelin stars restaurants worldwide that are still family owned. This independence allows us to shape Zilte in a way that truly feel authentic to us. Each step, each decision in our approach, our strategy comes from the heart, mostly based on our personal experiences we mostly also discovered together.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes Zilte so special. So I remember growing up, the kitchen was just more a place to cook. It was always, as you said, a place where memory was made, where food was served with love.
Correct. So knowing this came the biggest part from your grandmother, because I was growing up and I spent these days countless hours next to my mother's in her kitchen. She organized the kitchen with really like a military discipline, but she served the food with true love. And there were no shortcuts, because every ingredient was fresh, broths are made fresh, everything was homemade. So even her soups, for example, she made the day in advance, because insisting, and she was very aware of that they even tasted better the day after a good overnight rest, and she was absolutely right. So, and she also, due her organization and military discipline, she also had the time, because she really wanted to spend the time at the table with us, enjoying the moments she created and the company of her family.
And looking back, those were the foundations and the core experience that we have become the guiding principles of how we work at Zilte today.
Yeah, correct. Because food is not just about flavor. It's about creating moments, beloved memories that stay in your heart. And at Zilte, this philosophy guides us every day. Our goal isn't just to create dishes that taste good. We strive to create memories that you can feel on a deeper level, evoking emotion and sense of togetherness. Using unique products, whether it's seafood, succulent meat, or vegetable and fruit, harvested at their peak ripeness, each ingredient is handled by the utmost respect for fisherman, grower, or producer, who brought these products, these stars, to come alive in our creations.
And I feel like being a family and working so close together is an important factor to make this all work.
Yes, because time let us grow as a team, and working so closely together as a family is a big plus. We constantly can challenge and will challenge each other, learn, and build on our vision. Together, we push creativity forward, always working to create lasting moments for our guests.
And we've been told we are not very expressive like some chefs or restaurants.
Yeah, correct. I think it's so important to stay true to what we are. We are a maison, a house, and a warm house, wanting to become even a warmer castle, in terms of speaking, of course. But we dig deep into our business and developing everything based on what we feel is right as a family. We are not expressive or flamboyant. If I have to name one core value, it will be the never-ending dignity. So we are a house, a maison, and we are very loud just by being very quiet.
And I think that brings us to one very personal thing about Zilte. Could you tell me more about the name, where it comes from?
So, I'm missing one page, I'm sorry. Absolutely, Zilte is rooted in the flavors of the sea. Saline. Literally translated, it means salty, briny, and full of depth. This inspiration came through my honeymoon. So we saw a beautiful postcard, it was in South Africa, by the way, with a man eating an oyster called the Lover of Oyster, and remarked to each other that this would be the logo when we opened our restaurants. The oyster is part of our branding and still a key ingredient in our menu. It captures everything what Zilte stands for: purity, connection to nature, and story of our own beginning. Each dish is carefully crafted to balance these flavors and reflect the elements of the sea. For us, Zilte isn't just a name, it's a reminder of our connection to the sea and our commitment to showcasing its flavors with respect and authenticity.
And I love that the oyster is just a symbol of the restaurant today. The fun fact is that the only thing that the chef does not like is oysters. But it's a little piece of our origin story that's still on the plate right now.
Yeah. Exactly. The sea, our dishes evolve with season. We say like 1,000 fleeting ideas for every dish that lasts. We constantly refine our dishes, exploring harmony and flavors, textures and aromas to create something that captures our spirit.
And the flavor in your dishes keep evolving, yet there is a signature quality that makes them feel more meaningful. How does it work?
Every ingredient has its own story, its origin, how it was grown, and the hands that nurtured it. So by understanding these stories, we honor the past and bring those traditions to life on plate. Therefore, our dishes are feeling really meaningful. Each bite connects us to deeper and timeless in past, present, and future.
So, hospitality. Hospitality is a huge part in Zilte, unique. It's more than just serving food and aiming for perfection, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. But because for us, hospitality means like creating a space where guests feel at home, where they're not just customers, but really become a part of our family. And for us, it's not only the interior of it starts with interior to music and finding for each guest that specific and perfect choice within beverage, like wine combinations. We aim for every detail to evoke a sense of warmth and belonging.
And it's amazing to see how all this comes together. It reminds me of a guest who told us that it was amazing to be at Planet Zilte, but unfortunately, Earth called him back. And that's what we aim for. The world is crafting of memories, flavors, family. It's feeling like a sense of home.
This is more important for us than all the stars and awards. I think the most important things are the guests. We want the guests to feel the emotional connection to Zilt and almost there should be having the idea entering their own home. Each dish, each interaction is crafted to bring meaning. It's about taking time to understand each ingredient, refine each dish, and designing the space to allow every guest to truly feel this moment.
And at Zilte, we start with a simple question. What do we want our guests to feel? Is it comfort, a sense of discovery, maybe a connection to a memory? We design each dish with that feeling in mind and making sure that every part has a purpose and tells a story. So, as we're going to look to the future, what do you see as the next steps for gastronomy?
I think the future of gastronomy is very fascinating blend of culture and ideas. Sustainability now really in the forefront. But beyond trends, the heart of what do remains the same, creating meaningful connections through the food. Our future lies in the ability to tell authentic stories, to honor our heritage, embodies our value, and also highlight our shared community. To all chefs, I think, and that's the real message I want to give today, we have a profound opportunity to shape the future of gastronomy by honoring the legacy that defines us, telling the true stories through food, because food is still, and I'm so sure about that, it's the language that everybody understands. Creating unforgettable memories, and we can help build a world where cuisine and hospitality stands for respect, culinary pleasure, and above all, unity.
And in your opinion, what makes this journey so interesting? What keeps it alive?
For me, the pursuit of balance, contrast, and harmony in every dish makes this work endlessly captivating. Everything stands or falls with the main product, the key ingredient or the right base in every creation. This transforms food into art of cuisine or cooking. This continuous exploration of these foundational elements, whether spices, vegetables, or seafood, gives each cuisine a unique character and depth.
And in a fast-evolving world where trends and techniques quickly changes, how do you decide what to embrace and what to left aside?
I think in today's fast-paced world, it's essential to evaluate if new trends and techniques align with the experience we or you want to explore and to give to the guests. So if it feels right, enhances our vision, we embrace it. If it doesn't resonate, we let it pass, allowing ourselves to create something even more meaningful or by rethinking and refining our own approach.
And what about learning from other persons or restaurants in the field?
I think the world is big, so there cannot be just one chef, one maître, or one sommelier. Each person brings his own unique strength and wisdom also to each table, to each customer. And it's on us to learn from the best, selecting ideas and practice that resonates and helps shape our own or your own identity. Every member of this industry is a master in his own way. So, and it's through this collective wisdom that we find our inspiration.
So let's say that all these aspects have led us to a broader perspective on a family-owned business with products that close to the heart, where guests are the most important factor, and the future is primarily found in each person's own origin. What do you think, Chef?
I would say this is art of Zilte. This is what we stand for. This is really our passion, our art we want to represent. And it's representing what we do, what we want, where we stand for, and what we strive to create every day. Because alongside our family, which is much bigger and much larger than just the two of us standing here, alongside the products we love to work with and to cook with, we cherish in our menu, and alongside our guests, we enjoy them landing at Zilte, at our restaurant, and also alongside with the origin of each and every one of us. We gather the ideas from all over the world, so to incorporate into our kitchen. For example, like seafood, the seasonal vegetables, fish, we kombuchimi aged, like sea bream, and horseradish, for example. Those products, those ingredients, they form, for me, the perfect start to to our menu nowadays at our restaurant. So instead of prepping myself, I would show a video to understand the idea of our kitchen and how we come to our creations. So as you see, we're trying to pick out the ingredients we love the most, like the seafood, the carabiniero, which is really known for its sweet taste. Vegetables, we call it red meat. It's a kind of radish we pickled, and then also another beautiful product, the gilt-head sea bream we work with. Different ingredients like kombu. We are using radish. You see algs in the back. The sea bream, we wrap it in the kombu jimi to mature, to get more deepness into the taste, and then we roll it into the nori. We lightly let it pass by through the charcoal barbecue. Underneath, we did a Creole preparation of fermented rhubarb, shiokoji, and we turned it into a light jelly, integrated with pickled radishes, which gives the binding, the combination for the carabiniero and the sea bream. Fresh algs on top. So we got a really detailed kitchen, you see. Small dots of umeboshi, the pickled plums from Japan. Fresh bamboo shoots we kept in shiokoji to get a more deep taste. Because now we're working on this, still is quite a floral start from this creation. And then now we're going over to some more bitterness of the red meat, the daikon, the radish. Gives the contrast to the roasty flavor we get from the nori. Kombu we use first for making our dashi broth, and then lacquered with ginger, soy sauce, and mirin. Here we're having some small sakura leaves, flowers. We put in sugar syrup to give the floral taste once again. Some sesame we caramelized. Gives the crispy part into our creation. Tapioca we cooked in the broth of the carabiniero. And then another daikon preparation we seasoned with some mishima ukari, which is dried shiso. And then first we have the broth made from the shiokoji as well. Also some rhubarb. The oil we integrated is based on an infusion with nori. And now we have a really sweet, flowery taste into our creation, which is really crudo, so raw served. And the form we integrated is like something more closer to us. It's the horseradish, which gives the tinkling, spicy part to the dish. So it makes it really quite complex, but as you see, the details combined all together make this beautiful starter of our menu right away, which has been serving today in our menu. So this gives a little bit an idea of what we are doing. So our 20 minutes are almost over, I think. So I have to thank you for joining us on this journey today, and I hope it inspired you a little bit to tell your own stories through food, to create an unforgettable environment and to bring the sense of a family and connection to your own kitchen and to your own tables, even if it's at home. Because at the end of the day, it's not just food, it's about creating beloved memories. So I thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we thank you for the memories you have created for us. That was real art. That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And 2 more memories for you from today. Wow. Thank you for being in Istanbul with us.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. We keep this beloved.
Just use them. There's something so beautiful.
No, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Evet değerli